This one, it happened in the black community, but it was high prioritized because when you put school shooting out here now, it catches news. It draws in the vampires, the bloodsuckers, the vultures, brings them in.
The family of suspect Timothy Simpkins says he was bullied.
Tonight, he is out on bond right now, but could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted.
So I saw a video the other day of the fight and the entire situation when he started shooting. All right, so what it showed was a 15-year-old was attacking this 18-year-old right here, beating the hell out of him. Like, the 18-year-old did not even try to defend himself. A lot of people are saying that it was a setup. That's why he was seen on camera not defending himself. He wanted it to look like he was just defenseless. But then again, when you look at his Instagram, there's all type of different things on there that'll make you feel as if we're dealing with a gangbanger here. Other people have said that he was being bullied by the Bloods. Now, he shot a teacher as well. And this young man is in critical condition. The young man that he did shoot was in critical condition. Why was he walking up out that courthouse like Tupac, Alicia?
I was thinking the same thing, like dead ass. I was like, okay, he don't look like nobody that didn't hurt nobody. He just bouncing up out that thing, like, he got a little misdemeanor charge or something. Like, okay. But so I've heard multiple different stories in different aspects, different points of view as to what was happening, what wasn't happening. I heard about the video of him getting beat up. That's very interesting that you say that you think it's a setup, or somebody said it was a setup, said that he wanted it to make him feel like he was defenseless. The world that we live in, our teenagers don't have that type of thought process. So if that's the case, somebody was teaching him or coaching him to do that. These kids will put clothes in the dryer and not turn the dryer on because you didn't tell them to turn the dryer on. So, I can't see that being the case. I can't see this being something that he just completely set up or thought out on his own. I think, school shooting, when we talk about black communities, when you saw the mugshot, you already know this wasn't a school shooting. This was very mentally thought out. This was something that he had in his mind and his heart that he was going to do, and he had certain people who he was going to do it to. So I am not surprised by any of what has come out. Most of these stories we never get to the bottom of because we don't know, anything in depth, because I do feel like somebody said that he had just came to the school. He was new to the area. And they were picking on him because he had nice things, but I also heard that he was dealing drugs. And this came about because something happened where he didn't have the products or something that was being requested, and that's why he got beat up, or maybe the money wasn't there. It's so many stories I've heard around this, which is really crazy. So for him to just come up out of there like he hadn't done anything, like he knew about that and he had been in jail before, it says a lot to me. And I don't think that this will get anywhere because it's black on black crime. We won't hear no more about this. He'll be amongst the people. He'll be back at school 2-3 months tops. So it's a dead end for me with this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't feel like he'll get any detrimental repercussions behind it.
No, he won't. They're going to get this guy probation, maybe. He'll be out in a few years terrorizing the community again. When I look at this story, this was not a school shooting. It was a shooting inside of a school, and a teacher did get hit by gunfire. But like you say, normally black kids, they catch them outside shooting. They catch them around the corner from the school. They normally don't bust shots inside the school. Trees, I'm looking at this story. I'm seeing this guy walking up out the courthouse like Michael Jackson. Did you find something funny with that? And also the fact that his parents said he has nice things. This is Arlington, Texas. This is a nice neighborhood, a nice community, a community of haves. So by them saying he has nice things, why would they even have to say that? Like black people, why would we say that? Yeah. Oh, they hating on my son. Your son shot somebody, so maybe he should get 160 years as well. But what do you think about this?
So, just honestly, this is kind of a personal story for me because a group that I am in, a real estate group, two of the ladies, actually, they are the host of the group. They have children that go to the school and that were affected by this shooting. They were in school that day and we were supposed to have a meeting that evening, and the meeting had to be canceled because of it. Thank God none of their children were injured. So I did not know about the drug dealing and all the stuff that Kalisha talked about just now. When I first saw the story on the news, I thought, oh my gosh, this little boy has been bullied. The school has failed him. Yes, he should not have had a gun, but what else was he to do? Because if his parents, his community already tried to tell the school he's being bullied, then what else can he do but try to protect himself? Was it right for him to bring the gun to school? No. I'm sure he didn't intend to shoot a teacher, but he was trying to protect himself. That was my thought process. Now, when I saw little man come out of that jail, yeah, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh. So the school failed him on the front end, and whoever his parents are paying that attorney has failed him to allow him to come out of the jail cell like that if he in fact is innocent, because you cannot come out of that jail cell looking like a thug. All of the cameras are going to be on you. So the attorney has failed him. If they really want him out of prison, I feel that if they don't do something, yes, the school failed him. His attorney just failed him. I didn't know about the drug stuff up until Kalisha said so. But without knowing that, my thing was he was bullied, and because the school failed him, there was nothing else he could do. What else could he do but protect himself? Hearing what I hear now, if in fact he was, or if he is a drug dealer, then yeah, he's gonna have to kind of get what he get. I don't think it'll go away. I don't think it'll go away in a couple of months. Now, I am hoping that if in fact he was bullied, then I hope it goes away. But if he's just another person, and there again, it's our community. We have to nurture our community. What is the real problem? And then why the 15-year-old, nothing happened to the 15-year-old? Did the 15-year-old just go back to class?
The 15-year-old was shot and is in critical condition.
Okay.
It was also a video of the 15-year-old's father in the hospital room with him while he's unconscious, crying his heart out. All right, so Hot Rod P, is that an excuse? Being bullied, is that an excuse to bring a handgun to school and fire it, putting a person in critical condition?
That's unacceptable. There's too many kids around, for one thing. You don't know who else got a gun. He could have killed, somebody else could have killed him.
What should he have done? Just what else?
How many police reports did they have on the bully situation? How many police reports was done on that? That's what I want to know. They never mentioned that. They mentioned that it was brought up to the school, though.
Why was a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old in the same class? What class was this?
That's a good point.
Exactly. Maybe the 18-year-old acts like a 15-year-old. Because I can't see an 18-year-old just letting a 15-year-old handle him like that, one-on-one. Something was going on there.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint it.
And Deltrice, these are all rumors. I don't know how true.
Yeah. Let's get that.
Disclaimer.
All
I
rumors.
don't know how true any of that drug stuff is. I don't want you going saying Kalisha said.
Oh, no.
Kalisha heard.
We gonna sue Hello Black Man. We gotta sue HelloBlackMan.com.
No. These were rumors that I saw via Facebook. I have no idea. Don't know these people. Don't know nothing about it. But I too do know someone who went to or who goes to the school. One of my friends' sons go to the school. So. But all rumors, heard this on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't know about that piece, but from what I saw, my thought process was this young man has been failed by the school. He was bullied. What else could he do?
Take karate classes, boxing classes,
transfer. I'm not sure.
Homeschool,
drop out,
school.
Get his GED,
killing somebody
3 grades behind.
Right.
Now, you don't know.
Right.
The 15-year-old could have been smart. I graduated when I was 16, so conceivably, I was in a class with an 18-year-old at some point in high school. So you don't know.
Yeah. 15-year-old that's that smart is not ruining his career by fighting an 18-year-old. That's just an unlikely scenario. If I'm 15 in the 12th grade, the last thing I'm worried about is trying to fight somebody. I'm trying to finish his education so I can move on. That's what a smart 15-year-old in my mind would do. But you're right, because I graduated early too, so that's possible. But we're gonna say that Mr. Spencer, or whatever his name was behind. We're gonna go with that narrative.
Right. Yeah. There was another rumor going around that he robbed somebody. You know, they also showed Instagram pictures online of him like doing things, but it wasn't like things that's abnormal. Like they had a picture.
I heard he got robbed several times.
Why would your parents keep you in a school that's dangerous to you, R.I.P.? Why would your parents do that?
If they ain't got the money to move, or get you transferred, they don't got no other choice.
But see, the thing is, everybody's saying that the town and the school is a rich town. It's a working class town. It's not a poor. It's not Dallas. It's not Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's Arlington. Yeah. Ain't that what it's Arlington. It's not Dallas and Houston. So, what do you think about that, Deltrice? It's not the ghetto.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't tell his parents everything. So if he didn't tell his parents everything, like maybe he did tell them about the bullying after it got to a certain level. Did he tell his parents that he was robbed? I don't know. So it's really kind of hard to say what was communicated to his parents and when it was communicated to his parents and what actions the parents took. I'm curious to know what happened to all of the communication with the school and the parents about the bullying. Like how long, how many, what was the communication like? What was the resolve?
Right. Kalisha, I'm thinking this, right? You can put a restraining order on a person, can't you?
That's definitely something that is feasible to do, but from my understanding, he got jumped by multiple people. I never saw the video. I also saw that he was an artist, like he's been putting out music and stuff. I hadn't had a chance to tap into his music, so that's something maybe we could do later, see what kind of music he got out. But yeah, you could put a restraining order on somebody, but who has that ever saved? I'm just asking.
Yeah, you're right. Especially when it comes down to gang violence. All right, so that was just a terrible story, and I hope this young man, I hope the other young man survives, because that young man is in critical condition. And like I said, there was a video floating around the internet of his father in the hospital room with him. His father was balling up, so he was loved. You know, like I said, this is supposed to be a great neighborhood to grow up in. All right, so moving along.